Hi everybody, it's MENO FIT check-in, day 3, days are flying by. So we have done 3 days of workouts, 3 days of healthy habits, nutrition. We've chatted about weight loss, which journey you're on, whether you are on a calorie deficit and counting your calories, or maybe you are on more of a healthy habits approach. Everybody's putting their own pathway together. And today I added an extra workout, a bit of a fun workout, which was a salsa workout. So as it's tonight's check-in, I would love to know if you managed to do both workouts. And also, let's do a checklist of everything that we've been talking about so far. And all of the videos that I've uploaded, I hope you find them educational and interesting, and just simple tips that you'll be able to apply, and just a little bit more knowledge around creating the right framework for you, the right fitness, the right levels, the right exercises, the right nutrition, and just understanding all the other aspects around health and fitness. Okay, Mariam, what do you reckon? Of the salsa, did both workouts? Ab was tough. Okay, that was good. I think I've added another one. I've added an advanced abs in as well tomorrow. So periodically over the 14 days, I'm adding in additional workouts, different workouts as well. So there's always the main workout. So body conditioning, arms and abs, fitness Pilates, LBT, MENO glutes. You've got a lift lean coming up. You've got a slow strength for the legs. That's a good one. And then as you get into next week, week 2, you're going to see some of the routines are just slightly longer. So we'll move into 20-minute workouts and just 25-minute workouts as well. Just, again, giving you a taste of a slightly longer one. Feeling so excited. Oh, do you? Oh, my gosh, Elaine, that makes me happy to read that. There's nothing like taking action. There's nothing like taking action and then moving forward with that action. It's phenomenal. I'm so happy that you're excited. Truly, I'm truly on it with the workouts. I wonder what it's when everything, the stars align, Elaine. You fell onto this page, you heard a workout, or you heard a conversation that I'd maybe put out there, and then, yep, you went for it. It's so good. Do you all feel that you're on track with your food and you're a little bit more in control of your food? Hello, Fatma, how are you? Have you managed to access all of the videos and the workouts and all of the educational bits and pieces? There's a MENO menu. There's some recipe ideas, lots of different ideas and things in the membership area. So I hope that everybody's managed to. Oh, wow. So good last 3 days. That's brilliant. Sue, loving the workouts, drinking lots of water, controlling my food. Fantastic, Sue. This is too good to be true. Everyone's doing so well. Are you all enjoying the variety of the workout? So it's something different every day, even if maybe it's a workout that you wouldn't have chosen. Hello, Amanda. Maybe it's something that you maybe wouldn't have chosen, but it does push you to do something else, doesn't it? Marion definitely getting there with the food. It's awareness. It really is. It's being aware of some of the food behavior, the food habits that you've developed. And I think I've said this a lot, speaking to so many women and coaching many women, through the lockdown, when food is just on tap all day, when we're all at home, I think a lot of people have built this habit of just continually snacking now through the day. Just as soon as you slightly feel hungry, eat some food. Just snacking all the time. Is it, Mariana? Look, I'm getting there with the food. Stop the mindless snacking. Such a good thing. I think as well, when you're eating quite a balanced diet, we'll come on to cravings in one of the talks, but when you are eating quite a balanced diet and you are getting adequate protein, carbohydrates and fats, and you're eating a really wide variety of food, we all get food fatigue. And if you think about your shopping every week, you probably buy the same things every single week. Whereas just a little bit of planning, making sure that you're getting all of your good complex carbohydrates in, because we're definitely not low carb or no carb, complex carbohydrates. So peas, beans, lentils, black beans, quinoa, sweet potato, white potato, brown rice, whole wheat pasta, whole wheat bread, so you're getting your fibre in is key. Hello, Faye, how are you? Marie did both workouts this morning, food tracking, liking the variety. What did you think to the salsa then. Did you enjoy it? It was fun. Hello, Ilana. How are you? How are you getting on? But not been checking the food. So yeah, and yeah, absolutely. This is about totally. Let me put that there. So I'm good. Oh, that's there. But I've not been checking the food side. Yeah, got you. It's doing what you can manage. You can. Again, I said this last night, but so many people will do the workouts and maybe up the water and maybe add a bit more protein to their diet, maybe eat a few more vegetables and close the kitchen. You know, that's enough for anybody to get a phenomenal result. Depending on how haphazard and chaotic your food was before, then just making some simple changes is revolutionary. Now, there's another step to that. Oh, that's hard, Rebecca. What foods are essential to help? That's a hard one. It is a big symptom. It's a big symptom with menopause is hair loss, for sure. Again, just making sure that you have a really wide range of micronutrients, macronutrients. You're eating plenty of vegetables. You're eating plenty of fruit, berries, blackberries, red currants, raspberries, banana for magnesium, apples, mango, lots of different green veg, good fibrous vegetables that we've just talked about with your complex carbohydrates, lean protein, eggs. It's hard to suggest a supplement, and I wouldn't really suggest a supplement. I think first thing is to look at stress. Stress is massive. If you are highly stressed, if you've got a lot of stress in your life at the moment, but it doesn't always have to be the big stressors, you know, the big, huge stresses that we all go through. It could be low level stress that could have a massive effect. So maybe some meditation, some breath work, Pilates, walking outdoors, walking in nature, grounding, where you take off your shoes and socks and you walk on the earth, that type of thing. Look at stress, but definitely go and have a chat with your GP, get a blood test. You know, it could show, it could be a thyroid, it could be stress, it could be, you know, lowering of your hormones. HRT might help it. You know, there's so many variables with hair loss. Good way to start the day. Glad you liked it. Ilana, wasn't doing enough exercise. I'm enjoying this. Brilliant. I think when I feel this good doing the workouts, I eat more mindfully and I don't graze because I don't want to negate my. That's a good point. I think, and you'll have heard me say this so many times on the workouts, if you start your day, Amanda, you know this, because this is how we always start our day. Start our day with our workout. That's it. That definitely, it's your signal to your brain. You're looking after yourself. You're doing something fit, something that's going to get you fitter, healthier, strengthen your heart, your lungs. I mean, the payoff mentally is phenomenal. And I think you're right. I think it gives you a really good boost for the day. As hard as it is in winter, and it is hard in winter, it's not so bad here. Done the blood test, showed nothing wrong. My GP wasn't great, but thanks for the dietary advice. Oh, maybe, Rebecca, go back to your GP and just say that you would like to speak to a menopausal specialist. Depends where you are in the country, but in some areas now, GP practices, they're in like a hub. So if your GP isn't particularly well versed with menopause, then someone within, maybe not even your practice, but another practice, may be more current on menopause, and it might be just worth another phone call. Sometimes you do have to push these things and have another push with them and say, you know, I need a second opinion. I need to speak to somebody about this. It's having an effect on the quality of my life. It's having an effect on my mental health, which it will be. Yeah, push. Sometimes you've got to kick the door down a bit, Rebecca, or push it open a bit and see the right person. Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying the workouts. That makes me very happy when you're all enjoying them. Best way to start the day. It absolutely is, isn't it, Amanda? Whatever. And again, I think it really, exercising daily builds up your resilience muscle. So then when stress comes at you, as it does, it just helps you deflect it a little bit and manage it. Yeah. Oh, really, Sue? That's good to know. I got extra advice from another GP. So as we know, GPs are general practitioners. All GPs don't know everything about everything. Some GPs will be more not more qualified, but will have more knowledge, maybe have done more training on the menopause. But they should be now. I think that was something that was changed, I think, during the lockdown, during the pandemic, regarding the menopause. We've seen a lot more awareness about it. There's been, as we know, some high profile politicians have been talking about it, celebrities. So yeah, just sometimes have to push a little bit. Yeah, and speak to somebody else who's the specialist within the hub. Can I ask if the lady has had COVID lately? Faye, maybe she'll answer. I lost hair after COVID and didn't realise it was a post-COVID thing. Okay. My hair's grown back. Hope you don't mind me saying. Faye, that's really a good comment. Thank you. Again, with COVID, there's so many sort of long-term side effects that we don't truly understand or know about yet. Been told 2 years waiting for a dermatology appointment for the hair loss. We'll push again for more help from the doctor. Only seen the head nurse up to now. You need to see a GP. No, never had COVID, so it's not that. So that's good to rule out. Give them a ring again, Rebecca, and have a chat. And you just need to see a GP for sure. I don't know if you're taking HRT. HRT could be a potential, could help. But again, definitely worth speaking to your doctor, Rebecca. Yeah, go for it. Let us know how you get on. Absolutely. Let us know how you get on with everything. So day 4 is tomorrow. God, these 2 weeks, are absolutely going to fly by. How can you? We were just preparing for this on Sunday. Now it's day 4, which is. It's incredible how quick the days go. The time flies. So make the most of it. Enjoy it. Enjoy the journey. And really think about the healthy habits that you want to discipline yourself to do regularly. Because as soon as this 2 weeks is finished, it's easy to slip back. And often I see this a lot with clients. They get really great results and then they ease off a bit. And it's just as if just keep going that bit longer. Keep working on those healthy habits just a bit longer. And you're going to really see the difference until it's ingrained in your routine. You always get up, you do a workout, you drink more water, you focus on your meals, you close the kitchen now. You don't go back in nighttime nibbling. And I'd love to know how your sleep has been over the last few days. Put a comment in, actually, and let me know if you've noticed a difference with your sleep, a better sleep. I'd love to know. I've started HRT on my second patch. And it will take a while, Julie. It'll definitely take a while before you notice it. And it's very subtle. It's not suddenly like, woo, you're swinging from the chandeliers. It will, it's quite subtle and it takes time. So, I think people every day, actually, I went to the hairdresser today. My hairdresser said she might even be watching this. Nikki, you might be watching it. She went, I was waiting for this patch to kick in. I said, how long have you been on it? And I think it's only a few weeks. Nikki, if you're watching, that did make me laugh today. Yeah, it definitely takes a little bit of time. And it's very, very subtle. And it's just, you start to wake up feeling a little bit more bouncy, feeling a little bit more, feel good, not as tired, maybe not as irritable, maybe not as snappy. You just feel a bit more your old self. Yeah, it's good. They're all different, Julia, yeah. They are all different. And you've just got to see if it suits you. And if it doesn't suit you, you go back to the GP, have another chat with them, and then maybe try a different configuration. So, it's good stuff. So I'm glad you're all enjoying everything. Let me know how you're getting on with the nutrition, that you're feeling positive, and I'd love to know about sleep. So if you've got a chance now, just put in the comments and let me know about your sleep. If you are noticing an improvement in your sleep, if you've cut your caffeine down from like midday. I still need to work on and get to bed earlier. Yeah, I need some of that. I missed the bounce in my step. It'll come back, Julie. Video is buffering. Oh, sorry, Rose. Is it buffering? I'll just double checked here. Let me put it over here. See how that goes. I'm allergic to my HRT patch. Oh, Lisa, were you? So you could have something else. You need the bounce in my step. It will come back. It really will. If you take progesterone at night, it's supposed to help you sleep better. Okay, cool. Sleep is much better. The caffeine is a big one. I don't think I don't think people realise how powerful caffeine is and how it does disrupt your sleep. And just cutting back, you don't have to cut it out, but just cutting off, say, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. And I promise you'll definitely see an improvement of your sleep. You definitely will. And maybe even hot sweats start to diminish a bit when you lower down. You know, things like when you're lowering down sugar, when you're cutting out or cutting down on sugar, when you're cutting down on caffeine, not eating, and you're not eating so late. They're 3 big drivers that disrupt your sleep. So when you make a positive change with those 3 items, then you definitely see an improved sleep. Sure, sleeping better, not getting so hot, and I'm waking around 5:30 to do your workout. Lisa, well done. Sleep seriously improved last night after 2 days of concentrating on nutrition and water, and back to the workouts after a holiday. Yeah, definitely, Amanda. I went to the route during menopause. Okay, is a special mix custom made for each individual. Phytotherapy is a special mix custom made for each individual. My meno was over. Wow. Phytotherapy. So where can we find out more about phytotherapy? I imagine that was private. So is it, you'll have to tell us more about phytotherapy. It was wow. Wow. Tell us more about phytotherapy. Judy had a red edge appearing on there to take my patch off. Does that mean I'm allergic to the patch? Again, all these sort of things are really GP questions. Have a chat with GP and see what they say. Definitely have a chat. We'll have to catch the replay. Oh, sorry, Rose, is it buffering? I really am sorry. Definitely. How are you getting on? What are your symptoms? Oh, it's good that you're all chatting in the comments. I love that. How's hydration and how's sleep getting on then? So sleep seems to be, I think, again, when you're making positive, it's obviously not as hot this week as last week, but when you're making, again, positive steps, definitely improves. Caffeine, eating late at night, they're big ones. Yeah, it's good. Oh, fab. So as long as everybody's okay, you're checking in, everything's good. You've got some great workouts tomorrow. So check in, and I'll be live every morning at 7:50. Yes, I'm live tomorrow at 7:15. So come and say hello. It is private. Just Google. Mine operated in Derbyshire and Leicestershire. Okay. I'm going to go and Google that tonight. A phytotherapist. Let me put that comment on there. If anybody wants to Google it, this is a Facebook user. Get that one. Heidi says, I have discovered all different colours of noise. I played brown noise, which took but a couple of nights. Really? I found it on YouTube, 10 hours. Oh, I've heard about that. Serene Foster. Okay. Let me just go to that noise. That's an interesting comment. Brown noise, white noise. They're all on YouTube, aren't they? Has anyone else used that? Got my activation plan ready. Good. That is interesting. So brown noise is the airplane noise. Okay. That's and that really helped, did it, with your sleep? I listened to Rainfall on YouTube. Do you, Rebecca? Has anybody else got any other? Do any of you use the Calm app? Rainfall on YouTube, that helps. That's good to know. All these little tips are so good, so powerful. Oh, Heidi, that's a really good shout. Do any of you find that you are shattered by, say, 10 o'clock, 10:30? You go to sleep, but then you wake up at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and you're like wired. And you want to go downstairs, clean the house, do your ironing, do your social media, write a book, clean your car. That usually is cortisol. So that could be cortisol waking you up. So a lot of cortisol in the system. So again, really working on bringing down your stress levels, yeah. Reflexology, if you can have reflexology, is phenomenal. It's hard to get really good reflexologists. They are in high demand because they are so good. Hello, Lynn. I'm shut by 8 o'clock. Amanda, yeah. And then you're buzzing around with ideas. Oh, what are you going to do tomorrow? And then, of course, if you act on them and get up, you're going to be dead the next day because by 4 o'clock you're shattered. How many servings on your recipes? Oh, they're all different, Pat. Yeah, they're all different. Has anyone used Ember Wave? No, I've never heard of that. What's Ember Wave? Yes, do you right on all stress? It is all stress related. Stress is such a, it's, you know, if we look at a lot of big disease, often it's rooted in stress years and years before. So having a stress management plan is key, especially in your 40s and your 50s. It's easier said than done though, isn't it? Adrenal fatigue, when you've got a lot of adrenaline, cortisol. If you're not sleeping, you're eating, you know, quite a high processed sugary diet, drinking booze, you know, all those things, you know, just increase the rate of cortisol. So it's stress, 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 you know, all the time. So yeah, good comments, everybody. These are really, really good comments. Great chat tonight. Yeah, good stuff. Okay. Well, thanks for all those recommendations, and thank you for the phytotherapy. Let's go and have a look at that. Faye, I've gone gluten-free lately, which was researching can come on during menopause. Yeah. So far I'm feeling much better, not tired, more energies, not so ratty and moody, and I use sage for hot sweats. Well done. Good one. It's working out your personal roadmap. We've got to take our own health into our hands and be proactive. Don't just let everything just happen. Be proactive. Do the things you can do. Food, nutrition, water, exercise, walking, mindfulness, stress management, all those things. You know, you can make positive change in all those areas. I'm so glad I found this page. I'm so glad you did. Welcome. Great chat. You're welcome. These chats are very, they're very off the cuff. They're what anybody wants to talk about, and very relaxed. You can see a different person to the one at 7:15. Wired, caffeine, done 3 classes. 7:15 in the evening, much more mellow. Oh, thank you, Amanda. It's a bracelet that you press to cool you down. Rose, I've never heard of that. So I'm going to look that up as well. There are also some fantastic resources. I'm sure you found a lot of them. But first of all, Dr. Louise Newsom is phenomenal. I highly recommend my fabulous friend. I'm just going to bring her up so you can follow her. Pamela Windle. Let me just find what Pamela is called on Insta. These are really good resources. So, what's Pamela? Pamela Windle. Okay. So this is my good friend Pamela Windle. I don't know if you can see her. She is perimenopause health coach. She helps perimenopausal women with hormonal imbalance. Pamela actually does, she did the Dutch test. She does quite a lot of in-depth testing. And she is a fully certified, qualified, and she's a phenomenal health coach. Great friend of mine based in Nottingham, but she does Zoom consultations. She's trained by one of the world's top functional nutritionists. If you go into some of my podcasts, I've had Pamela on so many times. But she is really, really helpful. She posts a lot of good info on her page, so check her out. Dr. Louise, obviously, Dr. Louise Newsom. She writes a weekly blog. Sign up for her newsletter. Check her out on YouTube. She's got some wonderful. The ladies that were asking about HRT, go to Dr. Louise's YouTube channel, and maybe she's done loads of videos around HRT. So have a read, have a watch. All the different types of HRT she's talked about at length. So it really helps you understand, if you have been prescribed HRT, the type, what's happening, what you should be feeling, not feeling. It's really helpful. Yeah, let me say, also, let me see if Heather Curry has got an Instagram. And if you do comment on Pamela's, just tell her that you came from here. Heather Curry, let me have a look at Heather, Dr. Oh, maybe she's not on Instagram. She's Dr. Heather Curry. She's Menopause Matters. So if you look into YouTube to Menopause Matters, Dr. Heather. Oh, here she is. I think I found her. Oh, no, I've not. Oh, maybe she's not on. She's maybe not on Instagram. She's definitely on YouTube. So definitely follow up with Heather Curry and Menopause Matters. She releases lots of really great information as well. Liz Earle. Do you all follow Liz Earle? Liz does a regular Monday Instagram, and her YouTube channel is awesome as well. Can you pop that? Yeah, of course I will. Menopause Brain. Yeah, of course I will. I'll pop them up and I'll put them on a resource, or I'll put them in tomorrow's newsletter so you can follow them out when you get the newsletter in the morning. Okay. All right, gang. Well, we've had a little check-in. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks so much for being part of the 14-day Menopause Fit. Thank you, Lynn. You're very welcome. And early night, close the screens, go and grab a chamomile tea, chill out, and I will see you in the morning and let me know what you think of the workouts. Thanks so much. And I'll be checking in with you tomorrow night from Turkey, all being well. If we get there, if there's no travel nightmares. So I'll see you then. Thanks, everyone. Good evening.